Welcome to the Smartacus Quiz 2022, the Hindustan Times National Interschool Quiz. Today we are in the zonal quarterfinal stage and we have two teams here today. Let's meet the teams for today. Our teams today are Central Academy Pal from Jodhpur and Delhi Public School Nerul, Navi Mumbai. Let's first meet the team from Central Academy Pal, Jodhpur.
My name is Mohit Baldi and I am from class 9. Actually, I have some interested in reading books. I have started coding also nowadays and I have quite some interest in the field of mathematics.
I am Krishna Pal. I am from 12th Science and my aim is to join armed forces. I am a defense aspirant. Thank you.
And finally, leading the team is their captain, Aryabhat.
My name is Aryabhat Panigar and I am from 12th Science. My hobbies are reading books and playing cricket, and I aspire to be a research scientist.
Let's now meet the team from DPS Nerul, Navi Mumbai.
Hello, I'm Anushka Chakrabarti. My hobbies include reading books, playing badminton and football, and of course playing.
Hi, I'm Subhadra. I'm in class 11. My hobbies include reading and writing short stories and participating in quizzes. I aspire to be a lawyer when I grow up.
And finally, our captain of DPS Nerul is Moksha.
My name is Moksha Nodani. I'm from class 12 and my hobbies include listening to music and reading books.
So, Central Academy, I'm going to ask Aryabhat, can you pick heads or tails, please? What do you choose?
Sir, I will pick tails.
Okay, let's toss the coin and see what happens. Okay, it is tails and you win the toss. It's time to play Smartacus. The youngest player from Central Academy Pal Jodhpur is Mohit. Here's your chance, Mohit. Which topic would you like?
I will choose founders business.
You're going to choose founders and business. And here is the first of your two questions on founders. Reed Hastings Jr. is the co-founder and CEO of which world-famous popular internet services firm specializing in on-demand streaming? They have in recent years pivoted to producing original content also. Your time starts now. On-demand streaming is possibly the clue there. In case you'd like to make a guess, here is your chance. And your time's up. Let's have your answer, Mohit.
I think so, it's Netflix.
It is Netflix, the well-known streaming program which many of you have been watching. Wonderful. And that is 2 points to you, Mohit. Well earned. Here is your chance to get another 2 points with the second question. What is the apt name of Elon Musk's company involved in the design, manufacture, and launch of advanced rockets and spacecraft?
It's SpaceX.
Mohit doesn't need any time for the timer to start. Yes, it is SpaceX. Of course, Elon Musk is a lot more involved with Twitter nowadays, and that's why you read about him for many of the wrong reasons in the news. Moving on to the youngest member of DPS Nerul Navi Mumbai, Anushka. What would you like to pick?
I'm going to go with Italian food.
Anushka has decided to go the food way. Maybe she's a little hungry and she prefers Italian today. Here is Italian food for you, Anushka. Which Italian pasta has a name that means little worms? The Indian equivalent has names like semia, sevai, semolina, etc.
I'm going to go with spaghetti.
You're going to go with spaghetti. I'm afraid not. It's not spaghetti, Anushka. Moving on to your team, Moksha, would you like to pick who's going to answer, either yourself or Subhadra?
Okay, I'm pretty confident. I'll go ahead. The answer is vermicelli. I've read it on the packet.
You read it on the packet? Well done. Very, very observant. Yes, it is vermicelli. Well done. That is 1 point for you. Well saved for your team. Vermicelli. In fact, the word vermi or vermis means worm-like in Italian. And that's how you get the word vermicelli. Vermicelli, the second part refers to small. So vermicelli means little worms. Anushka, here is the next question in Italian food. Which sauce made of minced meat, slow cooked with onions, carrots, celery, tomatoes, and sometimes milk, is served with pasta, usually spaghetti or tagliatelle? It bears the name of a northern Italian region and city. It's an anagram of the words nose globe. Think of a northern Italian region or city. It's a red colored sauce. Your time is up, Anushka. Any guesses? No penalties. Go ahead and try something.
Marinara.
Not marinara. Good try. It's not marinara. Moving to your team, Moksha.
So I'm pretty confident with the answer. The answer is bolognese.
And yes, you're absolutely right, Moksha. It is bolognese or spaghetti bolognese. If you remember, if you look at it in a menu card, you may have come across this name before. Well played, Moksha, and you've saved 1 more point for your team. Moving on to the next player from Central Academy, Pal, Jodhpur, Captain Aryavat. What topic would you like?
Sir, I would like to go with fables.
Let's see what's there in fables. Aryavat, here's your first question. Which 6th century BC Greek writer of fables used animals in his stories to illustrate moral points? Famous Greek writer of fables from the 6th century. You normally associate...
Sir, I think it's Aesop's fables.
It is Aesop's fables. You've heard of the term Aesop's fables, and this happens to be Aesop himself, and well done. 2 points to you then. It is Aesop's fables. Here is your second question, Aryabat. This collection of interrelated animal fables is written in a combination of verse and prose in the Sanskrit language and dates to about 200 BCE. Name these works written by Vishnu Sharma. Take your time, think about it.
Sir, I'm pretty confident it is Panchatantra.
Are you confident? Okay.
Sir, it is Panchatantra.
It is Panchatantra, and he has no doubts about it. And let me give you another 2 points for that, Aryabat. Yes, it is the Panchatantra. Okay, so named because it has 5 subsets of books under that entire collection. Okay, that's why it's called Panchatantra. Well played, Aryabat. That's 4 points to your team. Moving on to the next player from DPS Nerul. Subhadra, which topic would you like to try now?
I'll go with astronomy.
Here is your first question on astronomy, Subhadra. The Leonids and the Perseids are among the best known examples of which phenomenon that is marked by a large number of shooting stars appearing over a relatively short period of time. It's a 2-word answer for points.
Is it meteor shower?
Is it meteor showers? And she really didn't need that clock to start its countdown at all. Well done, Subhadra. That is 2 points to you. And here it is, meteor showers. Here is your next question in astronomy, Subhadra. Also called gray line or twilight zone, the line on Earth's surface dividing day from night is called by which popular 1-word name that might remind you of a Hollywood action movie franchise that debuted in 1984. Hint, the name possibly arises because this line is where day/night ends completely, as you can see in that visual. It's a 1-word answer.
Is it daybreak?
It's a good guess, but it isn't daybreak, Subhadra, but well tried. Moksha, who is going to answer this? Will you try or Anushka try?
Anushka, do you want to go? I think I might have an answer though. I'll go.
Go ahead.
Okay, so I'm going to guess 5th dimension.
Fifth dimension. It's a good try again. It happens to be two words, Moksha. Yes, it's possibly a movie as well. Here is an opportunity for Central Academy Pal to try this question. I'm going to ask Aryabhat,
Yes.
are you going to try
Anybody know
or
the
is anyone
answer?
else going to try?
Yeah, I can answer this.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I think so. The answer is Terminator.
Who's starring in that?
Yeah, me, Mohit.
Arnold Schwarzenegger, yes.
Arnold
But
Schwarzenegger.
Mohit, let me tell you that your answer, Terminator, happens to be the right answer. Well done, well played. And that's an important steal for Central Academy Pal. Terminator is just not the name of the movie. It's a dividing line on spherical surface heavenly bodies. The scores after 4 specialized topics are as follows. Central Academy Pal, Jodhpur on 9 points. Delhi Public School, Nerul, Navi Mumbai on 4 points. Let's dive back into the grid for our final round of specialist topics played individually. This time it is Krishnapal. Go ahead, Krishnapal.
Sir, geography.
You're going to choose latitude and longitude from geography. Here is the first of your 2 questions. What imaginary construct or thing connects the following countries or regions? United Kingdom, France, Spain, Algeria, Mali, Burkina Faso, Togo, Ghana, and Queen Maud Land in Antarctica. There's a nice hint there. The accompanying picture may help. You can see something on the road.
Sir, the prime meridian.
The prime meridian, which is how many degrees longitude?
0.
0 degrees longitude, and the prime meridian, he took just about a few seconds to come up with that. And well done, Krishnapal. That is the answer. It is the prime meridian. GMT passes through that. And a lot of people take snapshots standing on 0 degrees longitude. And here is your second question. Which imaginary lines of latitude mark the maximum extents that the sun moves to the north and south across the equator? Beyond them, one would never have the sun directly overhead. Important point here, Krishnapal. I need 2 answers here. Imaginary lines of latitude. We're looking for 2 lines of latitude. What are their names? And your time is up, Krishnapal. Okay, I'm going to have to pass you. Mohit like to try, and Mohit has got his hands up.
The first answer is, I think so, Tropic of Cancer, and third answer is Tropic of Capricorn.
No doubts there from Mohit at all. He knows his lines of latitude very well, and that happens to be the perfect answer for this question. Well done, Mohit. That's a well-saved point for your team. It's the Tropics of Cancer and Capricorn, which is 23.5 degrees north and south of the equator. And our final player today is the captain of DPS Noida, Moksha. Moksha, there are 3 topics left there, specialist topics. Which one would you like to try?
Sir, I would like to go for civilization history.
And here is your first question from civilizations. Which site of the Indus Valley civilization was the first to be excavated early in the 20th century in what is now Punjab, Pakistan? This civilization is sometimes called by this site's name. It's a specific site of the Indus Valley civilization. What is its name?
Okay. So, sir, my final answer is Harappa.
Your final answer is Harappa. And she had a couple of choices there from Indus Valley civilization, locations to pick from. And brilliant, it is Harappa. I'm glad you didn't pick Mohenjo-daro. Well done. Here is your next question for civilization. This is the Palace of Knossos, the largest archaeological site of which Bronze Age civilization. It is usually named after a legendary king or the island in the Mediterranean Sea where it was located. One of the acceptable answers is an anagram of the word canter. So Moksha, last couple of seconds and we are time up. What's your answer?
Sir, I'm not sure. I will pass it.
Passing to anyone else in the team, Anushka or Subhadra, would you like to make a guess or even make up an anagram of Cantor if you'd like to? Who's going to try? Moksha, would you like one of them to try?
Which one of you is more confident? Just a guess.
No, I have no idea.
Okay, so DPS Noida is passing this question. They're not too sure what the answer is. Here is an opportunity for a steal to Central Academy Pal Jodhpur. Aryabhat, either you or someone else.
Sir, I would like to guess Greek civilization.
Greek civilization. It wouldn't fit the anagram. This is before that period. The island in the Mediterranean Sea is the island of Crete, C-R-E-T-E. Let's take a look at the answer. And the civilization happens to be known as the Cretan civilization or the Minoan civilization, named after one of their famous kings, King Minos. Okay, so that was the answer. There's something new that you may have learned today about the Minoan civilization. After the 6 specialized topics played individually, the scores are as follows. Delhi Public School, Nerul, Navi Mumbai on 6 points. Central Academy Pal Jodhpur on 12 points. This time we move to the second part of the quiz, and this is your chance, Central Academy Pal Jodhpur, to play as a team and to pick a topic.
Flora and fauna.
What do you think? Flora and fauna? Mohit
Yes.
or Jain?
As you wish. As you wish.
Okay,
Yes.
sir, we'd like to go with flora and fauna.
Let's take a look at marsupials. Here is your first question. What is the common name of this stocky carnivorous marsupial found in only one Australian state, whose name it bears? Hint, it's a 2-word anagram. Answer, I'm evil and Satan.
So
You
the
can
answer is
discuss. You can
Tasmanian.
discuss.
Yes, what do you think of us?
It is
I
answer
know the
is
answer.
Tasmanian devil, and the state is
Yes.
Tasmania.
I am
100%
also.
sure.
Yes, go ahead.
Yes, sir. Our final answer is Tasmanian devil, and the state is Tasmania.
Okay, well discussed, and they didn't need too much of time there. It is the Tasmanian devil, and in fact, if you remember the Looney Tunes cartoons, you have one of those characters is a Tasmanian devil, appropriately named Taz. Here is your second question. Native to Australia, name this burrowing marsupial that was mistakenly termed a badger by early European settlers. You can discuss
Does
it.
anyone
think
know
it-
this?
It can be American beaver or something like this.
But it is given native to Australia.
Okay, your time is up. Aryabhat, what is your final answer?
That
You
is
can make a guess.
American beaver. I think it's no one is answering.
Sir, our final answer is American beaver.
Your final answer is an American beaver, but this is native to Australia. It's not a beaver either. Passing for a steal, an important steal to DPS Nerul. Here's your chance,
I
Moksha
know
and
the-
team. Quickly, you can discuss.
I'm pretty sure about this.
Okay, go ahead.
For me, the final answer is coca.
That's a nice answer, and I see that you know your Australian marsupials, but unfortunately, this is not a quokka either. Let's take a look at the answer because none of the teams have figured this one out, and this is it. This happens to be a wombat, okay? W-O-M-B-A-T, and as you can see, it's a marsupial. You can see the baby wombat inside the mama wombat's pouch. Okay, so that's points to the quiz master there for that. Moving back to the grid, and we have our final team play. There's only one specialist topic left, which is Jainism, coming to DPS Nerul. Here is your first question. In Jainism, what name is given to one who is a soul who has succeeded in escaping the cycle of rebirths and has made a path for others to follow? This person is also called a jinnah. And your time is
I
up.
have any idea?
Moksha, would you like to just make a guess?
Jiva. I'm not sure.
Jiva.
I want to
Okay.
guess it as Gotham.
Jiva is a good guess, but it's not the right answer. Question passing to Central Academy for an important steal.
Does anybody know, or I will go with my answer?
What's your answer? Discuss.
Yes, I think it is Tirthankar.
Yes, yes. I also think.
Okay, sir. Our final answer is Tirthankar.
Your final answer, Tirthankar. And yes, absolutely right. It happens to be the Tirthankara. Well played, Aryabhat. Here is the second question, DPS. According to Jain belief, each cosmic age produces its own group of how many Tirthankaras? In the present cycle, the first Tirthankara was Rishabhanatha and the last one was Mahavir. So in each age, how many Tirthankaras would be there? Can you recall from your history books what the answer might be?
Guys, any idea? Because I'm just remembering 24. I mean, do you guys have any other answer?
No.
No? So should we go ahead with that?
Yeah.
Sir, our final answer is 24.
Your final answer is 24. Moksha pulls it out from somewhere. Let's take a look at that answer, Moksha, and you happen to be absolutely right. Well played, 2 points to you on that. After 8 specialized topics, the scores are as follows. Central Academy Pal Jodhpur on 15 points, Delhi Public School on 8 points. And now it's time to open those mysterious mystery boxes. Going in first, Central Academy Pal Jodhpur.
Sir, 2 or 1?
2.
2, yeah.
I would like to go with Mystery Box 2.
Here is your first of 3 questions from Mystery Box 2. The 5th largest moon of Uranus is named for which Shakespeare character who was the only female character to appear on stage in the play The Tempest? There's a hint. It's an anagram of mad rain.
Does anybody know the answer?
Yeah, I can try it. Captain, I think so. It's Miranda, I think.
Yes, I also think.
The final answer is Miranda.
The final answer is Miranda. They managed to work out mad rain and converted it into Miranda. And yes, you're absolutely right. It is Miranda, one of the moons of Uranus. Well done. Here is your second question from your mystery box. Which colony became the world's first black-governed republic in 1804 after forcing Napoleon to concede defeat? It also shows up prominently as a story location in the latest MCU movie Black Panther Wakanda Forever. And you can see a map there which is blanked out. The capital happens to be Port-au-Prince. And the other part of the island happens to be Dominican Republic. As you can see there, the DOM rep stands for Dominican Republic.
I think it could be Dominican. Could be. I'm not sure.
I think so. It's
Okay.
American
What
13
do you think?
colonies. American 13
What?
colonies.
And your time is up. Aryabhat, what is your final pick of answers?
Sir, our final answer is American 13th colony.
Okay, your final answer is American 30th colony. No, it isn't. These questions don't pass to the opposite team, but I'm going to ask DPS Nerul non-competitively. Do you have an answer or a guess?
Yeah, it's Haiti, I think.
You think it's Haiti? Well, we wish we could have passed this question for points. There are no points. It is Haiti. Well done, Moksha. Well done. And here is your final question of the game, Central Academy. In the Greek epic poem, The Odyssey, Odysseus's companions were turned into what porcine creatures by the beautiful enchantress Circe? Hint, the story has often been reinterpreted morally as a cautionary story against drunkenness. What porcine creatures?
I think so. It's alcoholism. Odysseus.
By creatures,
No,
I mean
it is
animals. Okay, so let me
creatures.
clarify. We're looking for an animal.
Vishnupal, do you any guesses or do you know the answer?
So your time is up. Aryabhat, would you have a
No.
final answer for us, please?
Sir, our final answer is hogs.
Hogs or pigs or swine, all are equally acceptable. Well played there, Aryabhat. 2 points to you for that, and you end on a good note there. But let's move on and open up the final mystery box. Here's your first question, DPS. According to a popular legend, the name of which South American capital city comes from a Portuguese expression meaning, I saw a mountain. It is supposed to have been said by one of Magellan's crewmen. Hint, the country where the city is located failed to qualify for the last 16 round at the FIFA World Cup in Qatar, despite a 2-0 win against an African nation in their last match.
The country is Uruguay.
What about the capital?
And your time is up. Moksha, any guesses?
I will guess Mount Vito.
Mount Video. Okay. How did you work that out, Moksha?
I heard the city's name, and with the mountain, I just had to guess.
And that's a brilliant guess, and that's exactly how you should work out your answers in quizzing. Mount could be made Mont. Video happens to mean I see. In fact, that's how you get the word video. Video is actually Latin for I see. So I see a mountain happens to be Montevideo, and Montevideo is the capital of Uruguay. Very well worked out there, Moksha. Perfect. That's 2 points for you. Here is your second question, DPS Nehru. Which feature or system on a web page is a link that allows the user to select a word or phrase from text and use it to access other documents that contain additional information pertaining to that word or phrase? Hint, a one-word answer, anagram of thy expert.
Hypertext.
It could be hypertext.
Yeah, I know, because the anagram is working out.
Yeah.
So should we go ahead?
Yeah.
Okay. So the final answer is hypertext.
The final answer is hypertext, and that is a textbook version of how you should work out an answer. Well played together as a team, DPS Nerul, and yes, the answer is hypertext. And that's another 2 points for you. So here you see on this slide the concept of hypertext. And coming up now is your final question of this game. Here it is. On passing of which beloved character artist who played Madhuri Dixit's mother in Hum Aapke Hain Kaun did Amul pay this tribute in 2017? So general quiz rules, even if you don't know her first name, last name will do.
Guys, I'm just going to guess here now. Rima Lagu, I think.
Yeah.
So we'll go ahead.
Yeah, go
The
ahead.
final answer is Rima Lagu.
So Moksha discusses with Subhadra, who agrees with her that it is possibly Rima Lagu. Brilliantly played, Moksha. Yes, it is Rima Lagu. Well done. Well done. Here is Rima Lagu for you. Well played, and an excellent ending to this quiz by both teams. I have to congratulate both teams for a great performance today. Let's take a look at the scores. So at the conclusion of this game, we have Delhi Public School Nerul Navi Mumbai, ably led by Moksha, the captain, and represented by Subhadra and Anushka, and they scored 14 points. Central Academy Pal Jodhpur, equally well played, led by Aryabhat, the captain, Krishnapal, and our youngest player Mohit, who came up with some brilliant answers. They win this quiz with 19 points and move on to the semi-finals of Smartacus 2022. Well played, gentlemen, all of you, and well played, girls. That's it for us on this game of Smartacus 2022. This is Naveen Jayakumar bidding you goodbye.